Chapter 7 bankruptcy is known as a straight bankruptcy and is what most people probably think of when they hear the term. In this type, you or a company have to allow a federal court trustee to supervise the sale of any assets your company holds outside of a list of exempt assets. Money from the sale of these assets goes towards paying creditors or the people who lended you or a company money. The balance of what you owe to those creditors is then eliminated after the bankruptcy is finalized. It's important to note, though, that this doesn't work on all kinds of debt. Individuals will still have to pay alimony, taxes, and student loans. Companies and individuals who go through Chapter 7 will lose property, and the bankruptcy itself will remain on credit reports, making it harder for those entities to get money through debt down the line. It's also not possible to file for bankruptcy again for another 8 years after a Chapter 7. Moving on to Chapter 13 bankruptcy, this is slightly different. Chapter 13 allows a person or a company to keep their property in exchange for partially or completely repaying debt. The bankruptcy court will typically negotiate a 3 to 5 year repayment plan under Chapter 13. Depending upon what's agreed, all or part of the debt is repaid after that time, after which any remaining debt is discharged. Think of Chapter 13 like restructuring debt, and Chapter 7 as eliminating debt through liquidation. While bankruptcy is all around a bad thing, Chapter 13 is the more favorable route, and it shows that you're still repaying some debt. Chapter 13 also gets removed from a credit report after just 7 years, and one could refile for Chapter 13 again in as little as 2 years. In terms of companies, if a company files for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, they stop all business and everything is sold. Under Chapter 13, the company will remain in business, but their future operations will likely be different as they have restructured debt agreements.